Hi everyone, so I wanted to tell you about the press I built. So the electric motor is 7.5 kilowatt, 1500 RPM. The pump is 16 milliliters per rotation, or 16 cubic centimeters per rotation. So that means it's 23 liters per minute the oil pumps is in the system. It's connected to the engine with this coupling housing and the coupling inside. This is the hydraulic directional control valve. It's basically a simple two-section valve. I only need one section. The cylinder, hydraulic cylinder, it's a 50 millimeter rod and a 125 millimeter plunger, the diameter of the plunger, or the inside diameter of the cylinder, same thing. 50 liters of oil in here. The tank capacity is about 60 liters. Well, that's to the top. So right now is about 50 liters, and as you can see, the level is about here. Here is the oil filter for the return of the oil dump back into the tank. The cap to pour the oil in with the, I forgot what's it called, with the breather and a mesh for filtration. Well, you can't see much in there, but it has a breather so a vacuum doesn't form inside the tank. Inside the tank, I have a wall that divides the tank in two halves. So the oil dumps here, then makes a circle around that way from here back to this side, where in the bottom is the intake of oil to the pump with a filter for larger particles. So this is a fine filter on the dump, and on the intake it's a more coarse filter, I guess you could call it. So what else? For the electrics, the motor starts through a soft starter and a circuit breaker for electric motors, where you can regulate the amperage at which the motor turns off so the motor doesn't overheat. Pretty simple system. It's a three-phase motor. On and off buttons, pressure gauge. The system works at 160 bar. The speed of the press is 3.5 centimeters per second, which is pretty fast. You'll see in the video the speed at which it works. I made these from brass. I saw that from Coal Iron Works. They make very nice presses, and I saw that they make it from brass, so I tried to do the same. But I need to work on this a little more because it's not very stable. It moves a little bit, and that results in the metal that I'm forging to bend sideways. And I'm going to reinforce this part by adding an additional 10-15 centimeters and making basically this, instead of this height, it's going to be this height, so this doesn't move, because this moves down as well. So that's going to be reinforced. I'm going to make a protective cover for this thing before I break it, because it's just plastic, so that's easy to break. And so I guess that's pretty much it. for the prices, I guess overall everything is Russian and Ukrainian, so all the parts are very cheap. For example, the motor costs from rubles to dollars, and it's brand new motor costs $250. Pump is hold on, I wrote the price somewhere. It's $90. This is $120. The cylinder, new, $150. Everything's new except the steel. The steel I got at the scrapyard, and all of the steel cost me about $150, I suppose. So everything together cost me about 90,000 rubles, which is $1,300 American. So that's a lot cheaper than you can probably do it in the States. Overall, I'm really happy with it. It makes my life a lot easier, and just a few things I need to work on to make it perfect, but right now it's great. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, write in the comments and I'll try to answer. Один нажим. Я не стал на максимум давить. Давайте нажму на максимум. Немножко страшно. Ну вот, в принципе. Одно нажатие. Сейчас на плоских байках. На плоских, конечно, нет смысла сходу так круг проковывать. Лучше сначала вот так, потом уже плоскими. Вот вручную я это делал очень-очень долго. Температура где-то 850.